Howdy folks, and welcome back to the World Tanks Blitz replays with me, the Tank Commander. And today we're going to be looking at a pair of replays on some of the most underappreciated tanks in the game, in my opinion. And these are going to be the American vehicles. And the first one, as you can see right here, is going to be the T1 Heavy, the American Tier 5 heavy tank. And the second is going to be of its Tier 6 big brother, the M6. And I just want to let you know, again, that these are more mature replays, and if there is any foul language in it, I would suggest that those who are below the age of 13 do not watch these videos. So, we're going to start with the T1 Heavy, and I do have to admit that this replay, I have to say, has to be one of the luckiest replays in the T1 Heavy that I have ever played in. Like, this was just, I would have to say, sheer dumb luck how this happened. So we're going to go into it, and this time we are on the map of mines, and you'll see just what happens. So, let's go take a look, shall we? So as you can see, it is definitely a Tier 5 game, and we are here on the map. So, basically, there's a few of our heavies, and on the enemy team, I'm worried about two tanks mainly. The Matilda and the KV-1. So, I asked the T-14 to my right to help me kill the KV-1, and he doesn't initially respond, but obviously he's gonna help. I honestly think the T-14 could use a little bit of a buff, but we'll get to that in another video. So as you can see, we've got our light tank up to the hill, and then there's the KV-1. And we try and jockey for position here, and you can see, oh, he's got the 85mm. That's not his sign. So, one shot into him, and he starts shooting up that, and then there's the death to the KV-1. And then as we come around, oh, hello! What in God's name is the ELC-AMX? Oh, sorry, T-14. What the hell is the ELC-AMX doing up the back? And, of course, the HE lets me down once again. It's always so frustrating when you try and get him and then it runs into the tracks. And then there's the Hetzer, and so I'm coming around, and then you're gonna see just what the problem is, so as we look, I take a shot from, I believe, the M4, then one from the Panzer IV Onco Special, and then the ELC bounces, and then there's a problem to my left, ow, is the Wolverine. So I switch back to high explosive because I know I'm still dealing with the ELC, and get him. I don't know how it penetrated my armor. And then the Onco Special, I'm pretty sure, bounces off me again, and I start working, I back up against the Wolverine, and then he's looking, and then bounce, he bounced. I get one in the M4, the Panzer IV tries to ram me, and then bounce again! How in God's name did he bounce off my turret twice? And then I turn sideways, and then, ha! He bounced off my tracks. Goodbye to the Onco Special. And then the Wolverine gets the T-14, so we're working him down. And I get shot in, and he's gone. What the hell was that? How was I this lucky? And there you have it. Look at that. Steel Wall and Spartan. And then I took a look at the details. I took 11 hits, and 5 of them did no damage whatsoever. I cannot believe that. So those who see this replay, the Panzer IV Onco Special, Master Sarge 64, I gotta say, did a good job. I still have no idea how you bounced off me. Good props to underscore Akos underscore in the Wolverine, and Iyuan Hindman in the M4. You did a good job, and I gotta say, worthy little job to Yosu underscore Jaroni in the ELC AMX for doing so many good shots with the shotgun. If you do see this, tell me in the comments, were you using heat to try and penetrate my armor with the stump gun? But yeah, it was such a good game. So next we're gonna go into the gameplay with the M6. So let's check this one out. And this one, I gotta say, was a lot luckier than this, okay? Let's go. And here we are on Desert Sands. I'm top tier. It is a tier 6 game. Oh, and look, in the team, we got the Mighty Tog. The Mighty Tog 2. Now, the main tank I'm worried about on the enemy team is this guy right here, the KV-1S. I'm really worried about that because he might have the 122, so I'd say swarm the KV-1S. So, us heavies decide to go off towards the main slugging area. D4 says, all hail Tog 2. I gotta admit, I love the Tog. I got one. It's slow, but if you can use it correctly, it's good. So I go around here. We're coming up into the cap, this is Supremacy mode, in case you're wondering. So I'm coming into Cap Zone C. Start capping. Oh! There's the KV-1, and there's the KV-1S. That's the big one I'm concerned about. So I capture the base, and I decide to pull out, but I have to be careful. They haven't spotted me yet, but they are eventually. Oh! There's the Su-85I. Watch this shot. Watch it. Wow. Okay. Everybody watch. There's the KV-1. I'm gonna try and pause play this. Watch this. You see he's coming close to me. He gets aim. I try and waggle. I bounce off of him. Look at that. Look at that. What the heck was that? He bounced? Let's see where he hit me. Where in God's name did he hit me? It looks, by seeing the replay, I don't know. What did he bounce off of? The way it looks like he hits this upper appendage right here on the hull, and then ricocheted up. That is just bizarre. Like, how in God's name do you expect that to happen? Like, I was not expecting to survive that shot. So I blocked that shot, and then I reload and I pump one into him and I track him. And we have to be careful here because there's the AT-8 as well. And I have absolutely no idea what they're doing. Because none of them seem to have any idea where they're going. I don't know what this T-34 is doing. He really shouldn't be going side on because that can get him killed. I'm basically just waiting and then... Uh-oh. Look at the minimap. Guys, look at the minimap. Look at the minimap, guys. Look what's behind us. Guys, look at the minimap. Look what's behind us. I see the T-3045 Victory and the AMX-12T, so I'm like, oh, no, you don't. You're not going to take him out without me doing something. I run into a building there, and then... Nope! And then this AMX-12 ton, I don't know what he was trying to do. So I ram him, he bounces off me. I reload HE, pump a shot into him, he gets another one into me. I think he was reloading at this point. And then... Pow! Another shot in. And then, I guess, he gets another shot. I bounced from... Where did I bounce from? Oh, T1 Heavy. Get into cover, get into cover. Nope. So then, I start backing up. I see the lower row of buildings there. So I decide to go back up and hide. Keep going, come on, come on. Cripes. I bounced off of him. And then he donks into my tracks. I put another shot into him. I try and waggle. He gets another into my front. I hit him again. He gets another one, but my damage is greater, and I had more health to spare. And then I see the tank destroyers trying to work over the Tog. I'm like, no you don't. Don't you dare try and do that to the Tog. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Not if I have anything to say about it. Down the commander's hatch. So I got the AT-8, and now I gotta work on taking down the Su-85I. But the Tog gets him. Good shot. Good shot, Tog. Good shot. And look at that result. Mastery Badge Ace Tanker in probably one of the most underappreciated tanks in the game. And look at that. Top Gun, High Caliber, Steel Wall, and I got damage blocked. Let's take a look with the Steel Wall. Same thing that happened in the T1 Heavy. 11 hits received, 6 penetrations, and 5 without damage. What are the odds? Unbelievable. The enemy team, I gotta say, Adiumos in the AT-8, I gotta say, nice job doing as much as you can. Sorry, I guess I got the best of you. And then the KV-1S, I'm not even gonna try and say what the numbers are on that, so I'm just gonna call you Dave, like the Mighty Jingles does. Good shot trying to get me. I still have no idea how you managed to bounce off of me. Ken1741 in the Su-85I, definitely did a good job holding your own there. Loki _ one shot in the T1 Heavy did a good job. You're probably the one that did the most damage to me that whole match. And, oh yeah, Rocky the Hound in the AMX-12T. Good job trying to fight your own, but just next time, I would really suggest you try and run and time your shots better. But good job, you in the T-3485 victory. Mevin02 trying to get, behind us in that. I guess if it wasn't for me, you guys might have turned the tide. So, good job, everybody. Good job. Everybody on both teams. You two and M978 Tanker in the Tug 2 Star. Hope you guys, if you're watching this in the future, I praise you guys for doing such a good job. Really good job indeed. So, these were the two matches in the T1 Heavy and the M6. Like I said, guys, if you're going to play heavy tanks, make sure you have the smarts for it. Because remember, these heavies at the lower tiers can be pretty donkey. Now, I do want to let you know that since the past update, the armor of the Tier 6 heavies have gotten buffed. So that actually does help the M6 quite a lot with, well, as you saw, how it ricocheted the 122mm from the KV-1S, but I gotta say, it was an incredible pair of matches. Like, if you ever get a chance to do matches like this, make sure you do them. So, that's it for this time, folks, and I am the Tank Commander speaking, so if you have an interest in any of the tanks that I have, feel free to let me know in the comments what you want to see in another replay, and make sure to hit that like button so I can see as many views as possible, and make sure to subscribe for more info. As I said, with my semester coming to a close with college, I will have more videos coming out every week during the summer. And make sure you share it with as many people as you can so we can get that subscribers up to 1,000 as soon as possible. And that's basically it. So I am the Tank Commander, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out.